be on a roll today. We're going to go ahead and start to review Love and Hip Hop Miami, second season. I hope this ain't no bullshit. I'm not going to lie, this looks like a pretty decent season. Last year they brought it. I want to see if Amara Negra is back on here. They didn't show that in the prequel to the show, to the preview from last season, anything that's going on with her. I see they have Monique Hart from Drag Race, aka Shay Evans' dusty ass, is back with them bad wigs. And I see they got Bloated Trick and Trina back on here. So I hope that Trina brings it because she didn't bring nothing last season and I was really disappointed. I take that back now that they have a little bit more of the season from last season on. They're showing what's going on. I'm here for Bobby Lights. I want to see him do really well. Who put this blonde, wet and wavy wig? Looks like she's just fresh out the shower trying to do that Nicki Minaj wet look, but she didn't have enough money, the right kind of hair, or the right product to make it look right on Trina. Girl, you tried it. And don't nobody give a fuck about no Trick or Trina TNT album because we wasn't looking for it last year, bitch, and we not looking for it this year. That's not the kind. That music is not popping no more. Nobody's looking for that music no more. It's a whole different era and a whole different sound. I hope if this album does come out that it's decent. Okay. Girl, they got Young Hollywood on here, and honestly, I'm not featuring Young Hollywood either. I didn't like what he said about dark-skinned women and lightening up your skin and straightening up your hair to be more mainstream to Amara last season. I don't like his smirk. I don't like his smile. I don't like his hair. I don't like that dusty neck tattoo. I don't like him in general, but I guess I can give him a chance because maybe it was a misunderstanding that he said last season, but that bitch is on thin ice with me because I am a dark-skinned girl. Amara in the DMs being a hoe with gunplay, cokehead gunplay. I mean, allegedly. Cokehead gunplay. Girl. They about to make Amara look like an asshole and a slut all over this TV screen. I could just see it. They gave her a great plot line last year, and now they're going to just take all that away from that girl. I really like Jessie Woo. I think that the Haitian princess is absolutely gorgeous. But somebody should have told her not to hit that note in that church. That was terrible. I mean, God, don't strike me down. But he needed to strike those vocal cords before she got up on TV and did that. Listen to Prince, who I am not a fan of that bitch. But listening to Prince talk about how he was in and out of jail and lived out of his car and was homeless and he wants to keep the legacy of his family's name going, I don't know, it kind of softened me up to him. But I still think he's gay. Allegedly gay. Allegedly. I think the fact that Prince is ignoring the fact that people say that he is gay and that he is sleeping with Bobby Lights, I think that's cool. I also think, and he should be applauded for being so comfortable in his masculinity that he doesn't care if someone knows that he's friends with this gay guy. Because I know plenty of straight guys that refuse to be friends with a gay guy because they're gay and what other people would think. So I'm completely into this friendship right now, and I really like the fact that he is so secure in his masculinity that it's not going to stop him from having a friend that just happens to be gay. Now he going to start listening to JoJo, and it really does sound like she is just jealous of the fact that him and Bobby are friends, and she doesn't have that buddy that she wants to have. Okay, what's an L7 square? Okay, because I don't know what that is. He took that old school. Trick Daddy took that shit old school. Honestly, Trina looked scared when she said that she wanted to move on with her project and leave Trick Daddy where he was. Even though, yeah, he's not opening up or, opening up and wanting to do new beats because he's old school. And whatnot, and he believes that people still want to hear that sound, and I think it's just hard for an old man to move forward and to do new things. So We'll see how this goes. And I hope that Trina know ain't nobody featuring her old ass sound either. Okay? Now, Gunplay and Kiara are having like their little moment. I guess apparently they done broke up. I personally think that Kiara could do a lot better than Gunplay. He's unattractive. It looked like he a desk in a high school detention room. And with all them tattoos and whatnot all over his face. And I think that right now, because he's, like he said, he just got out of rehab and everything, I feel as though he doesn't need to be focusing on a relationship. And I also feel like she needs to move on because she just seems like a really decent and a really good woman, and her wigs is together and her clothes is together, and you know, she just seems like she has a lot more to offer somebody than somebody like Gunplay. So we finally get to the Trick and Trina Take It to the House performance. Okay. First of all, they was just singing to a track. I could barely hear them. I heard Trick Daddy screaming, "We out this bitch," and that's the most I heard of his original voice over the mic. So I was not very impressed with the dancers, the outfits, or nothing like that. I thought that was a mediocre, at best, performance. I think that Trick was kind of right in saying what he had to say about the fact that she was willing and ready to put on her own music and have him stand there looking like a fool. The man don't even know the beats. He don't know the song. He don't know how he's supposed to dance to it, how he's supposed to react to it. This is going to be his first time hearing the song too. And everybody can say, yeah, he should have been in the studio with her and blah, blah, blah. But it looks to me like she was trying to set up herself to be Miss Diva. She was more worried about doing her album as well and trying to force this new sound on this man. I do understand that, you know, everyone needs to hear a new sound, but if she knows him and she knows him personally, he's not going to want to do a new sound. He wants to do a Trick Daddy sound because the Trick Daddy sound is what made him and her famous. But I am liking the fact that she is bringing it. When she started to yell and scream and say, "Bitch, I've had it. I'm done. Leave me alone." Finally, Trina has came to work for this Mona Scott Young check. Okay, I will say that the previews that they do have for the next episodes do look really good. I want to see what happens with Bobby Lights and Prince. I definitely am interested in Amara and everything that's going on with her because they making her look like a hussy. So, or a heifer. So I want to see what's going on with her. As far as Trick or Trina, don't nobody give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no Trick or a Trina. I damn sure don't give a fuck about a Trick and a Trina together, okay? I'm still not featuring that motherfucking song. I'm not featuring the Trick or Trina TNT album. I think that they're doing all this drama around it because they didn't have enough material or raps to go with the fucking music. You know what I mean? They didn't have no music to put out. And obviously Mona Scott Young is making this into a plot line for them. Probably try to sell, instead of selling 300, they might sell 325 records. Okay, so I guess we will go ahead and do episode 2 coming soon. So if you guys like what I'm putting out there, like I've said in the last 3 videos, please subscribe. The button's up here. And put your comments down below.